Alright everybody, we are here today checking out a little upcoming banger. This right here is Arctic Awakening. And this one honestly really stood out to me for two particular reasons. Obviously you can see the setting right here. It is going to be a, well, hardcore winter survival-esque game. Think of your long dark. However, even though it does have a couple of small sprinklings of survival in the game, it is also going to be a narrative very much similar to Firewatch, which honestly, one of the better narrative games I've ever really played, honestly. Amazing game. So this takes basically two things that I thoroughly enjoy in Firewatch and Long Dark. And well, we have Arctic Awakening. Somewhere over Alaska, April 2062. Yeah, I forgot to mention it is also quite a bit into the future as well. Which is very important to note because it kind of explains some of the tech we'll see. I mean, literally, we will apparently be surviving out here, stranded, with a drone. A fully functional AI drone, binding. There's the drone in question right there.
Donovan, 15 minutes to drop.
What? I'll never finish eating all this shit by then.
Not even a bit funny. Those rations are...
Yeah, untwist those panties, Airedale. About ready back here.
Wouldn't be joking if the Pacific had swallowed up your place, too.
Just get us back by grub like you said. Never did like these storms out the blue.
Enough the autopilot can't handle for now, but look, if we hit those whitecaps at landing, I'd be glad I told you to skip lunch before we left.
Always thinking ahead, huh? Whole world's melting, so what do? Buy a water plane.
I mean, how far away is this guy from us? I thought he was literally in the back compartment. Oh, hey, Drew. How's it going?
Hello, Kai. I thought you could use some company up here. Is it all right if I join you for a while?
Yeah, not really. I'm good.
Avoiding these conversations with me will not look good on my report. If you would rather not talk for yourself, then at least do it for your children.
Don't bring them into this. People down there are counting on me.
I know two others who are counting on you as well, but it can wait if you insist.
Damn, starving back here staring at all these rations. Speaking of, been to that new bar on 5th by Merrill? They got some mean reindeer sausage over there.
Yeah, not really the bar type anymore.
Oh, come on, let's hit it when we get back. You know, break the new place in with some war stories. What do you say?
You done prepping those supplies?
I'm taking that as he is. Bar at sundown. You always save some of the choice grub for us vets.
That isn't what I... Just wrap up back there. We're nearly in range.
Can almost taste it. You ain't had reindeer sausage since you've been to this place. I don't know how they do it. It's fried, grilled, both. Oh, that's seasoning though.
You should consider it. A bit of mingling might be good for you.
With you in tow, at a vet bar, they'd laugh me out of the place.
Perhaps I could get you special dispensation from the court. I might even be allowed to watch over your children.
Wonderful.
You've entered protected airspace and deviated from your flight plan. Climb to 12,000 heading 170.
Oh, he's off too.
We've lost instruments. Tree 1 Charlie Echo requesting emergency assistance. Anchorage, do you copy?
Holy shit, Tail's gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
I mean, gone. Just a gaping hole.
Ah, just protect the cargo.
Forget the data boxes. We got a band.
Come on. Ah, come back to me.
Ain't no jump, man. Grab your shoe. You ain't seen what I'm seeing.
Kai, just go! I'll be right behind you!
Don't do nothing stupid, Kai.
Shit! I'm sorry!
Well, at least we're in one piece if it means anything. You know, normally things like this happen. There's limbs missing, things crushed, things bent inward or outward. Things that shouldn't be real. So far, the interaction with the droid was very interesting. A lot of interesting things said. Like, we weren't really too happy about this droid being around for whatever reason. A lot of alluding to the family as well. Really doubt we'll probably get to the bottom of that here in the demo, but food for a thought at least. Okay.
Donovan? Donovan!
No Donovan here.
Donovan, you copy? Donovan, are you there? Where's that damn drone? Hey, drone, wake up. Repurposed scrap, good for nothing.
Oh, hello, sir.
I must have unexpectedly powered off.
Yeah, so did I. Can you locate Donovan's tracker for me?
Well, he was right in the back. Oh my, goodness, have we crashed? Is everyone all right?
Now you're catching on. Where's Donovan?
One moment while I scan for networks. Strange, I detect no signal on the usual channels. None. Anywhere, in fact.
Then start scouting the area for him.
Unfortunately, under no circumstance am I allowed to just wander off without you. I need to stay within the proximity dictated by the court order.
Oh, to hell with the rules. Look at where we are. Besides, who's gonna know? You said it yourself, you don't have a signal.
No, but everything is recorded regardless. Either way, we must get a fire started.
And what about Donovan?
From what I know, he can handle himself. Besides, you cannot help anyone if you freeze first. So other than searching for Donovan, how can I be of assistance? I do want to help in any way I can, Kai.
Just gather a few branches with me to start a fire.
Very well, I can do that.
All right. Just hope I left that fire starter in the plane.
Court order. I mean, first and foremost, so it must have been some sort of electromagnetic pulse, right? If it brought down the plane's power and also shut down the drone. But now this guy's over here talking about a court order. It's kind of like we're like on parole or something. Like this dude is apparently watching us for some reason. Wonder if it has anything to do with the family. I guess we'll place the firewood first. You mentioned something about a fire starter though, so I don't think that's going to be enough for us. Uh-huh. Okay. Definitely take that. Fire starter, there we go. What about the bullets here for my flare? Don't need those? Sorry. Pocket knife sounds very useful. And apparently don't need the medkit, huh? Alright. What else do we got here? Sit down. Hey, you know, just take a seat. Take a load off. Get up. We got some surviving to do here. What else do we got? Up. Pills here. A very aggressive grab. It's just me. Like, yo, he just grabbed those, like, get over here.
Ah, this wood's no good.
All of this snow has made the kindling wet, but I have found some dead branches for you.
There's a whole forest out there.
I cannot explore the whole forest, but I will do my best.
They must have equipped you with some sort of heat. I don't know, a laser, maybe?
Yeah.
You seem to be confusing me with some sort of mechanic, which I can assure you I am not. I am unfortunately not designed for this type of situation.
No thermal vision, no lasers, no useful functions whatsoever. Can you do anything to actually help?
I am happy to talk it through with you. It is important to stay calm in situations like these.
So that's a no. Great. Can you just pile some more branches in here at least?
Cut seat open.
I know there's something in here that'll burn.
Okay. Probably get a kindling from the cushion, right? Let's go.
And they said I was crazy to skip the flame-resistant seats.
Okay, so yes, toss that in there. This drone is absolutely useless. Wants to talk us through a stranded situation like this in the Arctic winter. That'll get us out of here, talking it out.
We've got smoke. Almost there.
Or how to do it?
Ha! Machines haven't replaced us yet.
Alright. Well done. What now?
What was that, Kai?
You heard me.
Nothing. Just keep collecting wood.
As in go over there. Yeah, go do something useful for once. Sit by the fire? Guess that's what we do.
Hello? Kai? You out there?
Oh, thank God. I thought I'd lost you.
You did. The hell happened?
Something sliced the tail clean off.
What? You thought I was joking about that? Wait. You didn't bail? You actually landed her in one piece.
Sort of. But I haven't inspected the systems yet. That drone is worthless for anything but dragging branches.
Should be down in a cold one and full as a tick on a fat deer about now. But no, the great Kai calls about a quick buck. Now I'm freezing to death in no man's land.
Yeah, you're the one who asked me for help, buddy. Remember?
I was just being friendly. Can handle myself.
All right. Look, we just need to focus on getting out of here, okay? What's your location?
Hell if I know. You dumped me in the damn forest.
Well, technically, you jumped. What's going on? You hurt?
No, I'm fine. Leg might be broke, but I've had worse. Let me just... Nope. Still can't walk on it.
Look, we're gonna be all right. We just need to hang on a bit longer.
Didn't take you for an optimist.
Remember, first rule of survival. Get your head right. Try to stay positive.
Huh. I must have missed that day in Pensacola. Wonder where they moved ground school to anyway. Whole place being underwater and all.
Look, you need to keep warm, all right? Wrap up in your chute, dig into that snow.
I got it covered, Boy Scout. Landed by some big-ass silos. A power station, maybe? Still freezing my ass off, but at least this blocks some
Wait,
wind.
power station? Out here?
Out where? Don't even know where the hell we are. I mean, snow like this? In April? We could be in Siberia for all we know.
Someone will be looking for us, all right? Just hang on.
Yeah, right. You seen it out there. We were the rescue. Anyway, guess I'll hole up then.
Well, it seems you're trying to keep optimistic here, but it's also a little bit grim. It is kind of weird though. Like, yeah, I just really consider the electromagnetic pulse part.
Is
Oh,
that
you're
Donovan
back.
I heard on the radio? I sincerely hope he is all right.
What, you're spying on me now?
I would not be a very good spy if I simply told my target the information I had gathered. Now would I? I just want to help.
You can help by staying out of it.
So, it was him then. I knew we would find him. Things really are looking up.
Looking up? We're in the middle of nowhere. My plane's wrecked, Donovan is freezing to death God knows where, and we've let those survivors down.
I just thought of something. That bottle of yours still intact?
Excuse me, but I do have a name, and I am not his. I am.
Don't get any grand delusions, all right? You're no different than this plane or this watch. You're just a tool that can speak.
Ask me, you're both tools. But my point being, can't you use that thing to find me? Signal locator, or just have it start a search pattern?
No, this drone is useless. You can only spout nonsense without any real function. Calling it a tool was being too kind.
You are frustrated, I understand. Talking would do you some good, though.
Talk won't get us out of here, or help us find Donovan.
Well, sounds like you two are getting along just dandy, as usual. Oh, well. Just have to ride it out till morning. Assuming we make it that long.
Just try to rest. We need to save our batteries. I'll call it first light, okay?
Eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. All right. Over and out.
Should I keep gathering wood?
Well, just shut down. No point wasting power in this weather.
Kai, before I power down, this was not your fault. You know that, right? You will get through this. We all will.
There's a little bit of a rustling going on. By the way, so far, I'm actually really enjoying this. Really good voice acting as well. And I'm a sucker for the setting as is. I love these. Like,
Wake up.
What is the...
Shh. Listen. Need to scare it off.
scare what off? I love these stranded survival type of games. So this here, along with the narrative so far, good voice acting. Digging it for a fact. Burning branch. But what's out there?
Can't see anything out here.
I suppose you will not be needing my help, since as you put it, I am useless out here.
If only you had that damn heat vision module.
I have a lantern of sorts.
Okay.
Hey, Bear, get out of here. We got no food.
Oh. Follow you, huh?
Oh, get out of here.
Where is this bear? Follow the drone? Drone, do you know where the bear's at? Good wave.
It appears to have retreated. Go back inside while I keep watch. Kai, wake up. There is something you should see.
What?
I flew above the fog and could see some sort of structure. Donovan mentioned power silos last night, remember?
All right, just give me a minute. Hey, Donovan. You up? Donovan, do you copy?
Can't be good. Maybe Donovan was worse off than he let on. Okay, still can't go through there. This is our exit from now on. Drone? There you go.
Nothing on comms yet. He's probably still out cold.
Or dead.
I mean, asleep. So where's this structure of yours?
There is no clear walking path, but this clearing takes us in the general direction.
Alright. You, lead on. Oh, we're going through there again, huh? I have my hiking boots for this one, too.
We can head left into the valley, or follow the cliff's edge to the right. What do you think, Kai?
And here I thought you'd be useful for a change.
This is the general direction, but I will follow your lead from here.
Guess the valley sounds somewhat safer than the right side. Perhaps, hopefully. So I'm kind of curious what happens if there's a wrong path or things change depending on which way you go.
So, Donovan seems to be handling his predicament well. All things considered, I mean.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Of course, it is difficult to fully evaluate his state of mind from what little...
Look, it's bad enough you're always trying to pry into my head. I mean, I get it, it's your job, but do us all a favor and stay out of his, okay?
Why do you say that?
Let's just say I don't think it'd help the situation. You finished with your beauty sleep?
You know I don't need any help in that department.
Oh, there's no level of help can fix what you got.
Freaking ah. So what's our status?
I'm walking. Somewhere. Not sure if I should be following this drone, but it supposedly saw something. Maybe your power plant.
Good morning, Donovan. How did you sleep?
Well, about as well as a mouse stuck on a glue trap. Leg's pretty swollen, too.
See anything new in the light?
A few more trees. Nothing else, really. Place is bigger than I thought, I suppose. More silos, too.
Just hold tight. We don't need both of us getting lost out here.
Don't have to worry about that. This leg's not carrying shit.
Okay. That I saw a fire up there, but I believe it's just the lighting on these, well, this plant, this fauna, I suppose. Guess, am I still following this drone? Maybe? He's about to go through these wooded areas right there, but he seems like he's going this way. Okay, I think we're coming up on something final.
Kai, look. It appears to be some sort of lift.
Yeah, I know, it's just kind of weird.
Anything interesting at the top? We just found something. Not sure. Some sort of lift up the side of a cliff.
The hell is this place?
I don't know. Maybe one of those new inland plants is redundancy for coastal flooding. I don't suppose you've seen any workers?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention all the folks wandering around over here. Of course I ain't seen nobody dipshit. Don't you think I would have said?
There is a path that forks through the forest, but I am not sure where it leads. Oh, I see something else below. One moment.
Here? But this is where I'm at. Whatever you see, I can see. You meant that way. I follow you? Is that what one moment means? I'm about to mash this button a couple more times.
I think you should look at this. Kai, over here.
What's going on? What do you see? Don't keep me in suspense, man.
I don't suppose your power plant has a giant satellite dish on it?
Giant what now?
I think I just found what needs that power.
Oh, this is quite the discovery.
Hang tight. Gotta be some help down there.
Yeah, but I mean, how do we get down there? Robo? Got a pat down there or what?
Two old friends must have a story, right?
You're right. Your files really don't give the full picture.
Why? Did something happen?
I suppose he would say we were rivals of sorts.
And were you?
He probably still sees it that way. Some guys just handle the pressures of service differently. Anyway, that's ancient history now.
You know, people tend to change with time, sometimes even grow. You should give him a chance. Good friends are harder to come by as you get older.
Let's just worry about getting out of here first.
Uh-huh. Part of the gate here is down. Alright, we're inside. Now what are the chances of some good people in here willing to help us out? Why are we fading to black? Don't you dare end the demo yet. Oh, you SOBs. Just when we're getting to, like, I was gonna get maybe a little bit of an answer what the hell is happening here. Well, there you guys have it. I have a link for you down below in case you want to, check it out for yourselves, see if there's any sort of exploring to do on your own. Otherwise, though, this is apparently a very small indie team, and from what I played, it did not feel that way. Sure, there was a couple of issues here with the geography clipping and whatnot, but the voice acting really good. I love the art design. I love the premise behind it. And obviously that air of mystery is always a plus when it comes to these games right here. So, absolutely one to keep my eyes on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you would like to see more of this when the full product is out. You can definitely come back then and see what is up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.